Hello everybody, RemedyX here, and today I'm going to be doing a Brothers War Draft. Haven't done a draft in a little bit now. I was waiting for Brothers War, and then I was just unable to actually get it done right away. I wish I did do it sooner, but is what it is. Should be fun. There's some really cool cards in this set. So there's just some rare cards in the set that are actually really cool. Some mythics that are cool. You can really build around and kind of not force, but kind of force certain things. It's a cool format by the looks of it. I've watched a little bit. Let's make this a little bigger and put it up here a little more. There we go. Actually, I should probably just put this up. Well, when I get into it, I'll put that up to the top right. I think it'll be less impactful there. Or less in the way. So, yeah. You know, I never did figure out how I make this chat bigger. Well, this does the trick, I guess. Only 4 of 8. I thought this was going to pop off a lot quicker because this is pretty new. Is what it is, I guess. Alrighty. I think my cat wants in 1 second. Come on. Alright, there we go. Still at 4 out of 8. Holy crap. I guess I can talk to you guys about a new deck I'm building. Since, you know, we're talking Magic the Gathering here. Building this one. Can you guys... Lady doesn't want to focus too much on it. But it's Queen Kalia Binkrog. Pay 4, tap, discard your hand, then draw that many cards. You may choose an artifact or creature card with mana value 1. You discarded... I'm sorry. Discarded this way. Then do the same for 2 and 3, and return those cards to your hand. Activate this ability only as a sorcery. So basically, discard your hand for 4 mana and tap it. Draw that many cards. And then return a 1-drop, 2-drop, and 3-drop artifact or creature to your hand. It's going to be a pretty decent artifact theme deck. You know, Smothering Tithe, you got to have it. Every white deck. Home of the Host, Brawlin. Platoon Dispenser? Platoon Dispenser? Yeah, Platoon. At the beginning of your end step, if you control 2 or more other creatures, draw a card, pay 4, create a soldier, and then it has Unearth, and it's a 4/6 artifact creature. Psychrosis Crawler, Kiki Jiki, Brilliant Restoration, Sun Titan, Mother of Runes, Retrofitter Foundry, Currency Converter. This is actually a really cool one for the deck. Whenever you discard a card, you may exile that card from your graveyard. Pay 2, tap it, draw a card, then discard a card. Tap it, put a exiled card with currency converter into your graveyard. If it was a land, make a treasure. Create a treasure token. If it is a non-land, create a 2/2 black rogue creature token. So you just wheel your hand for 4, and then you can exile whichever ones out of them you want. So the ones you're not returning back to your hand. And then you can start returning land that you did you can exile like all the lands and then start putting them back and get treasure to accelerate you. You can make tokens with it if you don't need to get things back. So it's actually a really cool card to work with Queen Kalia. Kayla? Kayla. Obviously Soul Ring, Path to Exile, Swords of Plowshares, Enlightened Tutor, Pyrite Spellbomb, Giver of Runes, Bowmat Courier, Avacyn's Judgment has a cool little extra Madness card. Not necessary, but pretty cool. Talisman, Boros Signet, Boros Charm, Makeshift Munitions, Ornithopter of Paradise, Umezawa's Jite. This is kind of questionable to include, but it's just such a strong card. So, you might. Blackblade Reforged, Braid, Smuggler's Copter, Thought Vessel, Arcane Signet, Deck and Stone, Swift Boots, Elsewhere Flask, Ichor Wellspring, Aethersworn Canonist, Mind Stone, Reckoner, Bankbuster, Sword of the Meek. So Sword of the Meek has a cool combo in this deck. Sword of the Meek plus KCI, Ironworks, Clan Ironworks, I believe is what it's called. It says you sack an artifact, make 2 mana, colorless. Sword of the Meek costs 2, and then whenever a 1/1 creature is put into your battlefield, you may return Sword of the Meek to your hand. So what you do is with Monastery Mentor, you cast Sword of the Meek. Monastery Mentor's abilities on the stack. Sack the Sword of the Meek to the KCI. Then you will allow Monastery Mentor's ability to resolve. So the 1/1 with prowess will enter the battlefield. Sword of the Meek will trigger, returning it to your hand. You use the 2 mana you used from sacking Sword of the Meek to play Sword of the Meek. So it's make an infinite 1/1 prowess creatures. None of them have haste, but Anger's in the deck. So Ranger Captain Eos, Mishra Excavation Prodigy. This one's kind of cool. Haste, pay 1, tap it, discard a card, draw a card. Whenever you discard 1 or more artifacts, create 2 red mana. This ability only triggers once each turn. So it's just the first artifact I would discard every turn. I make 2 mana for. So it theoretically makes Queen Kayla's ability 2 cheaper. Because it's you pay 4, tap it, you discard it, as long as there's an artifact in your hand, which is an artifact-themed deck. So there should be, you'll get 2 of that mana back, so it's pretty solid. Now, it's only once per turn, so, and she's only has sorcery, so, but it's still pretty decent. Commander Sphere, Chaos Warp, Gathering Stockpile, this one's kind of interesting. Oh, and we're in about time. God, I don't know how much more I had to talk about. No, I could have talked about it for a bit there. Okay. Whenever a red source you control would deal damage to an opponent or a permanent an opponent controls, it deals that much damage plus 1. Okay. Creatures you control have tap, add colorless. For non-artifacts, flying on Earth. Dies, create a 1/1 soldier. So, mill 3 cards. You may put land from among them in. This is probably it's one of these first 3 cards here, and I think this has the most upside, so I'm going to go with it. Mechanized Warfare. So for now, I can go back down to this corner here. Okay, trample. Players can't gain life on a 4/3 is pretty good. Whenever one or more artifacts you control would be put into the or leave the battlefield and go to the graveyard, you may put a 1/1 counter on target creature. That's pretty good. Nothing target creature put in. Okay. Enters the battlefield, you gain life equal to its power. It can either be a 4-mana 3/3 or a 7-mana 6/5. Reach trample 10/10 or 3/5. I think I can just stick with the red here, though the Springleaf Drum does seem like a good option, and if it wheels, I'll definitely go for it. But land that doesn't work with us. Self-assembler enters the battlefield. Search your library for an assembly worker. We could pick that up early and maybe pick up some good assembly workers. Sack an artifact. It gets 1/1 until the end of turn and deals 1 damage to each opponent. Enters the battlefield, mill 3 cards. You may put an artifact card from among them milled this way into your hand. I think it might be this one. Well, that's pretty good. It does have a black equip cost though, and I don't know if I'm gonna be black. So I'm gonna go with this one. As an additional cost to sell, sacrifice a creature, search your library for a card, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Oh, Diabolic Intent. That's a really good card. 1/1 for each aura and equipment attached to it, and has Ward 2. Equip 2. Honestly, Equip 2 to give Ward 2 is actually quite solid. I don't know if there's like a decent equipment deck in this set, but that might actually be worth it. But I kind of like the Diabolic Intent. I think I like the Diabolic Intent more. Protection from whenever non-basic land is... Okay. Enters tapped, right? Yeah. Gains double strike until the end of the turn. I think just this to go quicker. I think we're going to be a more aggressive red deck. Oh, my cat wants back out. I think this is fine as a 4-drop. Enters the battlefield, you may discard a card. If you do, draw 2 cards. Pay 1. Bitter Reunion. Sacrifice it. Creatures you control gain haste until the end of the turn. Deals 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker and 2 damage to its controller. Target creature gets 2/0, first strike, and trample until the end of the turn. I'll go like this. I think haste is good. Sack it and destroy a permanent. We have no removal right now, but I don't know if that's good. Mono 3-drops deck, right? Another one of you. I don't think I want 2 of you, do I? I think I like going into the black sacrificing here, maybe. Well, white looks open. Either that or it was just bad white cards. So I don't know if we're going to be doing the power plant and tower worker stuff. And then this, I don't think I want to... Each player who controls an artifact or enchantment creates a 2/2. Okay, well. Oh, we get rewarded maybe? Yep. Alright, well, I know what we're doing. We're red-black sacrifice stuff. Exile top 3 cards of your library face down in a pile. Exile up to 3 cards. What? Let me read this again. Exile top 3 cards of your library in a face down pile. Then exile the 3 cards of your library in a face down pile. Look at the 3 cards in each pile, then choose a pile. Put the other pile into your graveyard and lose 3 life. Yeah, that's good. I'll take that. You're in that pile. So I could go like into the bigger ramp deck here if I start picking up these kind of things, but I don't think it's worth it. I think this more aggressive black-red deck is probably going to be better. It means I might want to pick up another 1-drop or 2, but I guess it depends. I don't know how good the aggressive deck is in this format, but we'll see. Enters the battlefield, you may discard a card if you do draw a card. Yeah, that's good. Repeatable looting. Yep. Seems good to me. So fixing... I don't know if this probably doesn't have any combos in this, but it's just a better card. When an opponent casts a spell, that player loses 5 life unless they discard a card. Oh. That's interesting. I like a disfigure. I also like another one of these, but I think I'm going to go with the disfigure. I don't have a way to get rid of artifacts currently, but we're going to go with the disfigure. So yeah, we're not looking like we're this deck. Enters battlefield library for up to 3 artifact cards. Put them into your graveyard, then shuffle. I don't think I have any kind of way to get back artifacts from the graveyard currently. Mill 3 cards, put an artifact card from among milled this way. Okay, so this is probably better for what we're doing. I like having one of those. This is just like it pulls out their thing. It's probably a sideboard card, but target opponent reveals his or her hand. You choose a non-land card from among them. They discard that card, and then you create a tapped Power Stone. Yeah. It's 2/2 until the end of the turn. sack it, draw a card. Is that better than another one of these? I don't hate main decking this, though. Also, I picked this up because I did want to make sure I had something to deal with artifacts, problematic artifacts here. Do I just have to take this? This Mystic Forge? I think so. If this comes around, I think I'm pretty happy about it. The rest of it's all kind of meh for me anyway. Loses Defender, becomes blue, 5/4, draw 3 cards, activate it only if it's blue. Once per turn. So not for us. If this was 2 mana, I think this card would be playable, but it being Cornucopia is an option. It's looking like blue's open now, but we'll see. Enters target player most 2 cards. When it dies, target creature you don't control gets -1/-1 until the end of the turn. I mean, you're just a 1 mana. Just 2/1 lifelink until the end of the turn. Draw a card for 3 mana? No. I'd rather have this or Cornucopia. I think I'll take Cornucopia. Oddly as it is, it allows me to fix my mana, and if I can dump more mana into it, it could actually be decent. I think I'd probably take this just for the unearth strategies. Destroy target land. Deals 3. Yeah, 6 mana to destroy a land is not where I want to be. Oh. We're at 27 cards, so we're going to cut out of here anyway, so we'll see. This deck might actually be like closer to mono red. So what I'm looking at this card, by the way, is later into the game, it will, after I've like blown a lot of my hand out, I won't have a lot of things to cast, and the opponents will. Hopefully still. I don't think I need a second one of these. Maybe a second one of these, because I can just main board and sideboard one. Main deck sideboard. So, you know. Okay. I wish we got a land. Just one of them would have made this deck so much better. At the beginning of your upkeep, 3 or more creatures in your graveyard, put a 1/1 counter on it. Yeah, I think that's fine. I have one of those already, but I think 2 of them actually would be good. Sort by mana value. And then, yeah, we do have this guy, which can just be a big thing if I don't play it at 4 mana for the 3/2 haster. So, I think these 2 cards are probably kind of grindy for what we're doing, so they're going to go to the sideboard. I think this is a sideboard card. Door to Nothingness. Each opponent loses 2 life. This ability costs 1 less for each creature in your graveyard. Interesting. I'm just going to take this, just so I can own the thing. You know, this is actually like a good card, and I wanted one earlier, so. think I'd take a second. Yeah, none of the rest of this does anything for me. I'll take a number 2. So I'm looking like I can actually be a really aggressive deck. Which means this might be a bit grindy. Okay. Looking like a decent black-red deck. Alright, let's see. What do we got? Don't know if I want 2 of those. I like these, though. So I'm going to put one of them over here as a maybe. Get it being 1/1. I like one of that effect. Yep, looting is good. Gets 1/0 and has menace, but if something comes from the graveyard, it's a free equipped. You're a maybe. As long as you control enchanted creature, it gets 2/2. Otherwise, it can't block. Okay, so it's like a red pacifism that also gives... I like it. Notably, does not stop attacking. But... 2/1 prowess. I think I can play 2 of those save pretty decently. Enters the battlefield, discard a card, draw 2 cards, sack it. Creatures you control gain haste until the end of the turn. It's just Cathartic Reunion with upside. This one I don't know. I don't know where I'm at on the sacking things yet. This is going to be good, right? You just sack a creature, search your library for a card, any card, and put it into your hand. So that could be either of these in the later stages. I think this is good. I think I'm going to have enough red sources. If you don't, it gets a 1/1 counter, so it becomes a 3/2, which is... I think I could play 2 of those. Can't be countered. Destroy target artifact. If its mana value is 1 or less, draw a card. I like that. I like this. Create a... When it dies, you create a soldier creature token. I like one of these. I like... Do I like 2 of these? I think so. So what am I at if I cut this? 23 cards, which is 17 lands. If I bring in the 1-drop, I would not feel better about running a 16 land here. What is this? Oh, that's the reach. 3/1 reach. Which is actually relevant if I get into a matchup where... Actually, do I just play this? It helps me fix more. Helps me do the double block here, but I don't think it's that important. I don't think so. This is interesting. Pay a black, tap, add 3. I'm not ramping a lot, so if I play this on 3, on turn 4 I activate it. I go down 1. It does allow me to play the Blitz Automaton on turn 4. But I think I just like doing this. Yeah, I think I like it like this. And then we just go add basic lands. 7/9 seems good to me. Yeah, I mean, seems good to me. Anyone got any suggestions? Anything they like more? Any less? This is an okay... So this is a 3-mana trick, which is what I don't like about it. It's 3 mana. It's 2/1 in lifelink and draw a card. So it replaces itself, which I do like. Lifelink is actually always very nice. 2/1. If it was 2/2, maybe I'd think about it. Or 1/3. Actually, 1/3 would be phenomenal. Now, where are we at on the sacrificing theme? So, like, this is an easy to sacrifice thing. This is easy to sacrifice. Sacrifices artifacts. This is not an artifact that sacks creatures, but I have enough creatures, so that's a sack outlet. This makes sacrifice because the unearth ability, and that's about it. So I think, yeah, we're fine without this. Even though this card is, if I built around it more, very, very good. Actually quite underrated. This card should honestly, if you find this in your first pack, you can build your deck around it. Whenever one or more artifacts and or creature cards leave your graveyard. Oh, wait. Yeah. So whenever one or more artifacts or creatures leaves your graveyard during your turn, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. So, sorry, not sacrifice per se, unearth. It's more into the unearth, which I do have this guy, which is like, you know, the thing for it, but this guy unearths himself kind of, but it's not actually unearth, and so does this. This guy enters tapped, but it's not actually unearth. He just pay 3. It's like Heap Scrounger. A 1-mana Scrap Heap Scrounger, I guess you would say. Oh, it's to your hand, not to play. So it's 3 mana, return to your hand, 1 mana to play, and then it enters tapped. So it's 4 mana buyback all the time. But they had to make it where it wouldn't be good in other formats. Okay. We got, this is good. Graveyard Disruption tech. If we're going a longer game, this might come in, this could come in, and this could come in, and that would be about, this could come in a matchup where flyers matter. This can come in when they have like bombs, a bomb of your deck. So these are like my potential good sideboards. Okay. Let's just submit the deck. And let's get into it. Now, this is a league draft, so we're not necessarily going to be drafting against the people that we verse. They're separate. So, in a normal draft, you can hate draft more. So, if there's certain cards that really defeat your archetype you're building, you can take them just so other players can't get them. But with this being a league draft, I'm not versing the other 7 people that were in my pod. So, not necessarily. I could, theoretically, but statistically, probably not. Okay, so this is bad, but also not, oddly enough. I'm going to have to mull it. It only has black mana. Okay, this is a keep. It's probably one of these 3 drops. Pitch you. Alright, let's see. What are we up against in round 1? Tap an untapped artifact or a creature you control, add. Okay, so your Springleaf Drum on a creature. Not a bad draw, actually. I'm going to show them aggression. Play next turn is play, or attack, and then play the Dwarven Forge Chanter. But you're a 2/2, so can't be blocked by artifacts or artifact creatures. Put 2 counters on. Okay. So green big mana by the looks of what I'm seeing. So I can't attack into it, so I'm just going to play this and pass turn. Okay, play this. I think I'm gonna get in there with this guy. Oh, that's right, he doesn't have haste. He has trample. Oh, next turn I'll get in there with him. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, it gets 1/0 until the end of the turn. So you're offering a trade, but I'm not gonna. A little crappy for me, but alright. I'm gonna get in there like this, which is a little weird, but I'm gonna, yep. And if that's all he wants to do, that's fine. He'll take 3 spillover into it. And then I want to see what's going on in that hand of yours. Okay. So mono green big mana kind of thing. If I go to combat, I can attack. You'll be a 2/3 or 2/4. So if you block with anything other than him, you die. So I'm going to do it. I forgot that the Power Stone is for artifact spells only. Okay, so I get one of these piles to my hand, one goes to the bin. I kind of like this one. It gives me the mana to play both these cards, plus I'm going to choose pile 2. So the other pile goes to my graveyard. Yep. So I play a land for turn and say go. I should have cast the thing when the declare blockers went, but yeah, you play a 4/4. You can freely swing the, yeah, pretty much either one. I think I just take 5 here. Land. This protection from multicolor does absolutely nothing in this matchup because he's mono green. I don't think I actually attack here. I don't think I want to trade it with your Baloth. I will trade it defensively, but that's just because it'll stop these two from attacking. Because if you swing Baloth and these two, I'm going to eat one and chump the Baloth. Which is actually kind of what I want him to do, because I want one of these two to die now, so I can have 3 for this, and then I'll play both of these on my next turn. Beginning of combat, let's see how your attacks are. I assume it's this, and if it's just that, I think I trade. I think I'm fine with this. I know I'm a lot bigger, but him not having a 4/4 is quite good for me when this guy can just start stacking up. Oh, this is opponent only. I should have played this sooner. This playful or painful quandary. That's opponent only. That's actually so freaking good. That's artifact only, isn't it? That's right, son of a bitch. I don't want to discard the card in my hand, so I don't want to actually play this yet. That Power Stone being only for artifacts has thrown me off like 3 times now already. Because I keep thinking of like Worn Power Stone, which is just 2 mana, 2 colorless mana. And this is only 1, and it only does... whatchamacallit? Artifact mana, yeah. Okay. Is this the full enters... Or, no, when it attacks, target attacking creature gets XO until the end turn where X is its power? Oh. Yeah, you get 1/0. Definitely chump this. Okay, let's go. First of all, 5 mana. Let's go like this. Okay. So you're targeting there. Okay. So this blocks here. This blocks here, and this blocks here. So I kill here, I don't kill here, and I don't kill here, but okay. So you're going to take 5 damage and then you're going to gain 6, so yeah. I don't think we're winning the first matchup here. They're big green, and we did not get off to a very quick start. So that's not going to do it for me. So let's go like this. Discarding you, and that's not going to do it for me for damn sure. Alright, begin sideboarding. I need to get the quandary down a lot quicker. That was a big mistake in that matchup. Am I against... No, I think our deck is good for this. I think I didn't value things correctly, is what I feel. I could have gone quicker. I could have played the Automaton, and maybe I need to trade less with him and try to get more damage in because I'm a more aggressive deck. But he went first. He had the 1-drop play right away. He had a 2-drop play right away. He kind of just curved out, and I couldn't break parity with him. And without breaking parity with him, there is no way for me to start getting damage in as the aggressive deck. So he's probably sideboarding in like some Unearth hate stuff, and it doesn't actually do much to us other than this guy, and like I got the 2-mana guy that does it, right? The Forge would be interesting here, but I'm not playing enough artifacts for the Forge to be good. I could change the deck to be more artifact centric, but I think we're fine. I think we have this. I just have to play it better. I'm just waiting on the opponent now. Oh. A really good card for the Queen Kayla deck that I was talking about. Oh, shoot. Felden. Felden of the Third Path. Because you can just discard artifacts in there for him. So. Dude, are you going to submit your deck ever? Like, what's going on here, man? Okay. So what do you guys think? What's your favorite card from Brothers War thus far? Urza? Anything? Alright, dude, ready or not, we're going in. Yes, I'd like to play first. I think this is acceptable. I would like to go to combat, sir. May I please smack you for 1? Thank you. This guy's actually not great in this matchup. Protection from multicolor does nothing against a mono green deck, and the basic land, the non-basic land thing also isn't going to be relevant. More than likely, I don't think he had anything. Okay. Flying. Take 1, that's fine. So you think trading damage favors me? Trading creatures benefits him. I think. Now he's not going to swing here because... Oh, 1/1 for each forest you control. Oh, so all of a sudden you're big. What the hell is this? Where was this in your last one? Oh, I should have blocked. I can't block still. Okay. Like, this was not in your last one. I guess mono green is a decent option here. I might have to destroy the thing that gives it flying. I'll hold this guy back to jump block so I can get 3 in. Oof. What was that? See if this is protection from monocolors. Nah? Yeah, be really useful here. I see. I don't have a way to get rid of an enchantment guy. It's like, I don't know. I had to get in damage. That's the only way I can beat him right now is currently racing him. I do not have a way to kill this thing. I did not pick up any such murder cards. I didn't see any that I remember. The only way I can possibly do it is if he accidentally targets a thing and has to sack for ward. It's permanent though, so he can sack a land. I see. I don't know of anything I have that would get me out of this. So. Unless he starts doing dumb stuff like that, I guess, maybe. He probably has another one of the untapped thingies, but... Jeez. Yes, very cute 10-10. Do I take 10 here? No, I chump it. All right. We absolutely flooded, and the opponent had a phenomenal start. Oh boy. This set's going to take me a bit. I didn't think that there was a green deck that functioned like that. Like, I've seen a couple of those cards in there. I was like, oh, it's creatures, Springleaf Drum. Okay, cool. Oh, it's gives 1/1 for each forest you control. Okay, so it's fine. I just didn't realize there was enough support for that kind of strategy. Which, I guess, to be fair, I don't think I've seen anything that just says destroy target creature. Let me look. Was there any, like, kind of murder effect in there? Like, I don't remember seeing one. There could have been. Whatever, this wants to load. I'm just pulling up the whole set here. I'm like, was there like just a murder at like uncommon or something? Opponent found. Maybe I just need to stop doing these more aggressive decks. They just don't seem to work as well in Cube. Maybe I gotta go for the grindier strategies. Oh, this isn't even Cube. This is Draft. But so with one land, this hand would be good. Chooses to play first. I'm gonna greedily keep this. Okay, they're also something black. Okay. So I play the ward creature. If I fail to draw another land, I can Bitter Reunion. To one that creates a Power Stone token when it dies. He might swing this into me just to have it die, which I will do. It's better than me taking two and him eventually getting the thing later anyway. Alright, one second. Okay. Okay, so we Bitter Reunion here. Always yield. Discarding you. Like to discard. There we go. I don't know why that was so hard. You. Okay. I don't know if they want the Power Stone is the real question, though. I see. You're flying. Enters the battlefield, mill 3 cards. You may put a creature card from among them this way into your hand. If you don't, put a 1/1 counter on it. Okay. I think I'm gonna go like this. So one of these goes to my hand, one of these goes to the graveyard. I'm gonna pick pile 2 to go to my hand. That does put the creatures in the graveyard for my Gixen Skullflare. I'll play one of them next turn, maybe. I might just play the other thing first. The Painful Quandary. I play a land this turn? Apparently, yes. No text. So next turn, I Painful Quandary. Following turn, yes, 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 yes. You keep hitting me for 1 in the air. How cute. Okay. I don't know if Mechanized Warfare is actually that good on our deck. We don't actually have a lot of artifacts that deal damage. It's an interesting card, and when I first picked it up, I was like, oh, this is going to be fantastic. Well, you know, I didn't actually think to look at how many. Always yield to this. Alright, what is he going to do? Discard or draw? Or not, discard to lose 5 life. He's going to lose 5 life. Okay. Alright, those both gain a toughness. Or, sorry, power each. Creates a 1/1 colorless. Yep, so they're going to get another one. So those are both going to be 4/2s. I'm going to probably pair up on one of them. Oh, okay, yeah. He is attacking with like everything too, okay. Currently, he only kills one of these. I take a lot of damage, though. 7. Go down to 8. So he's playing red as well. Only have 6 mana here. Let's play this guy. Oh, that's not what I wanted to always yield to, I guess. I didn't realize always yield would do that, but that's fine. And now I wait. I'm kind of just going to try to wall up a bit here and have him burn himself out by casting things to my painful quandary. Okay. He discarded a swamp for it, I think. Am I dead? Maybe. Let's see. This prevents 3 damage. This prevents 2. I still take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I go here, these two trade. I go here, I trade. So I guess just going here is the best bet. All right, begin sideboarding. I haven't seen this thing yet. This thing is really good. Maybe I just want this. This deck can go grindier because the Painful Quandary isn't its only opponent. This deck can definitely go grindier. Let's go a little grindier then. Let's cut you. Let's cut one of you. Let's put in a Mystic Forge, cutting this. Yes, I like to play first. Alright. Hey, now it's in the opening hand. Who would have thought? Yeah, we keep. It's not super fast, but again, I just swapped the deck to be a bit grindier, so. Lead on a mountain. Sigil of Valor. I'm going to play the 4/3, and then I can equip it. Smack a bit. And if I draw... Well, I have to draw a land here. Or if I don't, I have to play the Reunion. Okay, drew a land. True, I don't have crap to deal with flyers, but guess what? big trampling creature. Make so you're not swinging your flyers. Okay, we drew the land, so we can go 1, 2, 3, and equip onto you, and swing. Five, 4 trampler. Next turn, I'm gonna see what they got going on in their hand. I thought about doing it there, but I thought the extra turn on the clock, because if I hit there for just 4/3 instead, they're on a 5-turn clock, as opposed to hitting with a 5/4, they're on a 4-turn clock. So I speed up the clock by 1 turn. Paying a white, a black, a white. Enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 soldier artifact creature token and unearth. Okay. So if I draw a land, I actually might just play Mishra, because then they double block and they still don't kill my thing. Okay, I did not. I'm gonna just keep the damage going. By doing this, they don't have any good blocks. And then I can attack with all. And they block the 2/3 because the 4 has trample, and they're going to get in with 4/4, or for 3 at least. They actually take more damage by blocking the 4/3 than the 2/3. Oh, they don't block at all, I guess. I guess they want their token for something? I don't know. Do they have like a diabolic intent? Sack the token, search for a murder spell? Okay. Doesn't do anything here. If I draw a land, I can play Mishra. Okay, yeah, it gets flying. That's fine. Yeah. So land, Mishra. Now trade your field away from my 1 card. Except you can't even do that. You'll just die. Disfigure, you're going to have to sack a permanent. Okay, I'm a 4/3. You gonna block here? Yep, seems fine to me. What is this? Artifact or creature card with mana less 3 from your graveyard to the battlefield. Okay. Well, that's really good. So much for your 2 for wanting yourself. 3 for wanting yourself. Target you. Just lands. No, that's sad. I apparently need more trample or flying or something in here. That 1 trample creature went a long way here. Two to equip to what? Okay, you're gonna hit me for 4. It's fine if that's what you want to do. Nope, you're just gonna say go. go like this. So I can either get a creature back or put a counter on it. I think I'll actually just put a counter on you. Let's equip here. Oh, you have to block this because he's a 7/7. Okay. I think I block like this. Because this will go away, and now they'll just have 2 tokens. And then this guy will start getting bigger because of his effect. Three, 4, 5, 6 mana. So I could play it as a 3 if I wanted. Let's just equip here. Swing in like this. And he takes the hit, huh? That's so weird. I don't know why he's saving these 2/1/1s so much. They can block. I don't know if he doesn't know that, but these 1/1s can block. I know it's not a lethal hit, but I feel like he really should be jumping that, you know? Because if I draw like a disfigure, he's just dead. Now he's dead. Unless he has something. Okay. I'm gonna submit like this again, I think. Oh, alright, let's see. Go for the Throat's in here, but I don't think I've seen a copy of it. But Go for the Throat would have been really good. One, if not two of them. Doesn't really look like red gets much in the way of burn either. There's a tiny bit by the looks of it, but not enough to call it anything. Nothing good at like uncommon or common rarity at least. I submitted. Is this the same guy that it went all the way? No, I think that was the other guy. Wow. I have to mulligan that? Oh my goodness. Are you fucking kidding me? Keep. Pitch you. Pitch you. I seriously had a mulligan twice though. Joke's on me for what? Was the hot jokes on you when he 3-for-1'd himself by disfiguring my thing? He had a sack for Mishra's ability disfigure, targeting it, plus he blocked, plus yeah, the disfigure. Yeah, so he sacked a land. Oh. When I went to make him discard and it was just 2 land. Yeah, alright. I was like, I don't know what he's referring to here. Ooh, oof. You know what? 2 can play at that game. So he mills 3 lands, and I mill 3 really good cards, huh? Well, how is it gonna be? No, it's fine. I actually want another land or 2 still. Yeah, that 2/2, it's surprisingly very good. I'll block it with a 3/1 if he swings it here. Oh, so these are wall each other. I actually go like this. And then these trade, and then these two trade, and I keep my 3/4. Oh, you're going to assign damage to my 3/4 first, so you're going to disfigure it. Alright, good play. Probably just play the 4/3 because he's a big boy. Harder for him to swing into. He only has one card in hand. I only have two though, so... I don't think he swings with anything here. Okay. I'm fine doing this, I think. He could have another disfigure? No. I know the thing has Unearth, so he's going to try to get another proc of that thing off, but... I'd like a red mana here, probably. Another mountain. That'd be nice. Now I can play both these. Or not. Plains or creature. Got it, plains. He has to have something, but I'm gonna do this. Nope. He just wanted the Worn Power Stone, I guess. Flash creatures. Okay. Okay. Going for the Unearth. I'm not going to trade here because that'll just die anyway. This card's actually surprisingly quite good, actually. Okay, so I block here and they just kind of bounce off. Unless he has a response, but that's still a 1-for-1. He should have done that before I blocked. No, it didn't matter, but this guy goes way wider than I do. I think I have to concede this. I'm gonna wait. Holding this red mana might keep him from doing stuff here. And not playing it. Because if I draw another land, I'm just gonna die. There's nothing I do about it. He probably just equips that to the 2/3 and starts hitting me. Or he equips it to the Vanguard, probably. Probably the Vanguard. Oh, to the token. I'd equipped it to the Vanguard. I'd have been wrong, actually. Because the Vanguard has a free attack right now. So I chump here. Take 3, 4, 5, 6. And he moves it. I don't think I have. Yeah, I do another land. Alright, well, unfortunate, but it is what it is. Actually, this format does not look that quick. I know this is my first draft of it, so I'm still picking things up a bit, but we're going to play this. We're going to play this. I don't think I want to play those still. This actually might be good, but we're going to cut you. Maybe even both of you. I got spin kind of medium, so we'll cut that. We'll go something like this. A little more curved. Less aggressive early. Cat. Actually cancel. Because I want this guy in here. He's been looking pretty good. Probably better than one of these. How many artifacts do I have? Eh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is probably not good actually. Yeah, we'll go like that. That's fine. We'll still play one of them. Yeah, honestly, I'm looking through here. Not that much removal in this set. Not much at all. Good to know. I wonder if that makes the combat tricks a bit better. Since red-black has like no options for removal, which they normally do. Honestly, white might have better removal options because it had things that killed artifacts, like aplenty. Am I gonna roll? I rolled every. Oh my god! I lose every single one. This isn't much better, but I'm gonna keep this one and ship back a mountain. Say done. I need a little more going on than just mana and a Blitz Automaton. Though this hand is almost the same. I can't go down 2 cards. It's too high. I get like no lands or something. And Whenever you attack with 5 or more soldiers, creatures you control get 1/1 in flying until the end of the turn. Okay. Swamp. Do a reunion, discarding a swamp. Okay. Painful Quandary is real good. If they don't play a creature here, I go Blitz Automaton. Nope, they do play a creature. I still could Blitz Automaton because it's only a 1/4, but I probably am not gonna. I'll just do this guy. I know this guy has flying, but +1, -1 until end of turn. Okay. I need Disfigure for that. Oddly wish I didn't discard the swamp now. If I draw a swamp here, though, I can Painful Quandary. I see. You've realized my weakness to flying. So there's a Blue-White Skies deck in this format, too. This blue-white deck goes real wide. But all of them my verses have. I'm gonna just die to their flyers. Let's see. Black, sack for 3. Go 7, play you, swing. Best option I have. They probably just take this, though, because I'm dead. Yep. I didn't have anything I could do there. They went way too freaking wide. Okay. So let's see. Anything at all I can do to slow them down. This thing, this is going to be too slow. Lifelink's going to be good. This is going to be too slow. Keep you in, take you out. Okay, we'll submit like that. Oh, yes, I'd like to go first. This is keepable. Mulligan, twice. Like I had to. I've had to mulligan like every game. If they don't play a creature here, I might Blitz Automaton. Nope. Double A. Yep. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Artifact, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Put 2/1/1 counters on target creature you control. Unearth for 4. It's 1/1 for each aura and equipment. Other soldiers you control get 1/1. Oh, this is probably the best one, but it just gets unearthed. So let's go with this one. Yep. Yep. It's a big boy. Oh, you're not green. You can't unearth that. At least I haven't seen green yet. I should have made him discard that. Big punts. Guess I'll take 5. This card has absolutely destroyed me these last couple games. I'm dead. I have nothing. Alright. Well, that was a painfully bad draft, but it's okay. I'm learning. This format is a very grindy one, apparently. Not a quick format unless maybe you're the Skies deck, because people just can't block you. There's too much going wide in this format for quick on-the-ground aggression, by the looks of it. Which probably means red-black's not the best archetype. It's probably one of the worst color pairings in there. White seems to be quite good, and the mono green go big strategy looks pretty good as well. Blue seems okay. I wonder if like black green is a good pairing in this one. Black green might be really good in this, but red black specifically not good by the looks of it. But that's all right. I learned a lot about it already. This is only the first of mini drafts. Hopefully, I will get significantly better. Yeah, this was I enjoyed it. It's a little frustrating, but at the same time I quite enjoyed it. I don't know, maybe I'm a masochist, I don't know. But all right, this is Remedy X.